Regulator-ready writing, house style guide for risk teams. Welcome. In regulated work, words are audited like numbers. A team style guide turns scattered writing into a repeatable, defensible process. First, consistency builds regulator trust. When terminology, structure, and tone stay steady, reviewers see reliability, not improvisation. Second, clear writing reduces review cycles. If your memo is easy to scan, questions drop and comments shrink. Finally, fewer errors, faster approvals. Standard phrasing and formats prevent copy-paste mistakes, mismatched figures, and ambiguous claims. The result? Cleaner submissions, quicker decisions, and a reputation for rigor. Being regulator-ready means your document can stand alone under scrutiny. Use plain, unambiguous language. Prefer, "We tested X and found Y" over vague words like "appears" or "may indicate." Ensure traceable data and sources. Every number should lead back to a named dataset, method, and owner. Follow a standardized structure and labels so reviewers know exactly where to find scope, assumptions, evidence, and conclusions. When a stranger can retrace your steps, confirm your inputs, and reach the same result, your work is regulator-ready. Start with active voice and concrete verbs. Say, "We validated the model," instead of "the model was validated." It shows accountability and reduces hedging. Define terms before use. Introduce acronyms and technical labels the first time. Probability of default, PD, and keep them consistent. Aim for one idea per sentence. Short paragraphs. Dense blocks hide risks and confuse reviewers. Use topic sentences, then evidence. If a sentence needs multiple commas or parentheses, split it. Clarity signals control, and control builds credibility. Numbers must be uniform. Set fixed formats for dates, times, and currencies. For example, YYYYMMDD, 24-hour time, and currency codes like $1 United States dollar, 250.00. Use thousands separators and decimal points consistently, e.g., 12, 500.75, and never mix regional styles. Stick to SI units and rounding rules. Define rounding, e.g., 2 decimals for rates, whole numbers for counts, and show units in every table and chart. When formats are predictable, reconciliation is faster, and reconciliations survive audits. Treat every claim like a ledger entry. Cite data sources consistently with a standard pattern. Dataset name, owner, system, extraction method. Version and timestamp every dataset so numbers can be reproduced months later. Loans _Q2 _2025 _V3 extracted the 5th of July 2025 1432 coordinated universal time. Link findings to exhibits and appendices. After each result, reference Exhibit 3 or Appendix B for full tables, code snippets, or sensitivity checks. When evidence is named, dated, and parked in a known location, challenges become easy to answer. Graphs are evidence, not decoration. Use standard chart templates and colors so recurring metrics look the same across reports. Ensure readable axes, units, and notes, label measures, state sample sizes, and include footnotes for filters or exclusions. Add alt text and figure numbering. Figure 4. Default rate by segment, 2022 to 2024, weighted by exposure. Alt text helps accessibility and makes cross-references precise. If someone can replicate your chart from the caption and notes alone, your visual is audit-ready. Adopt a shared frame, executive summary, Methods, results, conclusion. The summary states the question, decision, and headline risk. Methods document data, assumptions, and tests. Results show evidence and sensitivity. The conclusion ties outcomes to control actions. Include a risk rating rubric and control mapping so findings connect to severity and remediation owners. Finish with a pre-submission QA checklist, spell check, figure numbers, source citations, versioning, scope statement, and approval signatures. Checklists turn best practice into standard practice. Make it real with process, not posters. Train the team and set owners. Run short refreshers and appoint a style steward per function. Embed rules in docs and tools. Templates in your word processor, citation snippets, chart libraries, and linting rules in notebooks. Review, update, and reissue quarterly based on regulator feedback and internal lessons. Track exceptions and close them with examples. When the guide lives in training, templates, and audits, it moves from advice to the way we work.